A magnitude 7.4 earthquake struck near the east coast of Russia's Kamchatka region, as reported by the United States Geological Survey, USGS. The event occurred at approximately 2:37 p.m. local time in the North Pacific Ocean, approximately 111 kilometers east of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, with the epicenter located 361 kilometers from the Kamchatka Peninsula. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Centre has indicated that hazardous tsunami waves are possible along coasts within 300 kilometers, 186 miles, of the epicenter. The USGS initially reported the quake as magnitude 7.5, but later downgraded it. A magnitude 8.8 earthquake had occurred in the same region on July 30th. In response, the U.S. Tsunami Warning System has issued a formal tsunami threat for the affected region following the earthquake near the east coast of Kamchatka, Russia. Authorities in the area are monitoring the situation closely, with preliminary reports noting moderate shaking, modified Mercalli intensity 5, in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky and light shaking, intensity 4, in more distant locations such as Clyuchi, 359 kilometers north of the epicenter. No immediate reports of major damage or casualties have been confirmed, though ongoing assessments are underway. The Kamchatka Peninsula is a region characterized by high seismic activity, situated within the tectonically active Pacific Ring of Fire. This 250 km long landmass in Russia's far east extends into the northern Pacific Ocean and lies proximate to major plate boundaries, similar to regions including Japan, the Philippines, and the Pacific coasts of the Americas. A series of significant earthquakes has historically originated in the vicinity of the peninsula, many of which have generated tsunamis. Notable events include major quakes in 2020, 2006, 1959, 1952, and 1923, nearly all accompanied by tsunamigenic activity. A particularly illustrative example is the magnitude 8.8 earthquake that struck off the coast of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula on July 30, 2025, at 11:24 a.m. local time. This event, tied for the sixth most powerful earthquake ever recorded by modern seismometers, alongside the 1906 Ecuador, Colombia, and 2010 Chile quakes, resulted from shallow reverse faulting on the subduction zone interface, with an estimated rupture area of 390 kilometers by 140 kilometers. It occurred within a seismic gap between the ruptures of the 1923 Kamchatka and 1952 Severokurilsk earthquakes. The quake triggered a widespread tsunami, with waves reaching the U.S. West Coast and prompting evacuations of more than 2 million people across the Pacific. Alerts were issued in China, the Philippines, Indonesia, New Zealand, and as far afield as Peru, Chile, and Mexico. In Russia, the town of Severokurilsk was evacuated after waves up to 4m flooded the port, and subsequent aftershocks, including magnitudes 6.9 and 6.2, continued to affect the region. Additionally, the Klyachevskoye volcano on the peninsula initiated an eruption following the main shock. The region's seismic volatility stems from its position above the subduction zone, where the southern portion of the peninsula overlies the boundary between the Pacific Plate and the Okhotsk microplate.